I'm so sorry it took me forever. You see, this is why I don't watch two series at the same time. Because I was like, oh my God, what I had was Stranger Things. Stranger Things was so when I went into my folder, I realized, oh, that was the end of season 1, House of Dragon, season 2. So thank you so much for your patience in getting this out. We are over on Discord. So I'm just giving the audience a few because we are 12:30, but it's anytime I see a crow, I think of Jon Snow.
Duty is sacrifice. All men of honour must pay its price. The North owes a great duty to the Seven Kingdoms. Through its long tradition, the Night's Watch cultivated its strength from doomed men who had their life as their only possession. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen, even by mine own kin. The North must stand ready. In winter it will cover all you see.
It pleases me to think that over a century ago our ancestors treated in this very place. The conqueror and the king in the north.
You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
Surely the great Torrhen Stark would have sooner died than bent the knee. The realm will soon tear itself apart.
That my gaze is forever torn between north and south.
Whilst your men guard against wildlings and weather, to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming.
My father brought King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne to see the wall, the greatest power in the world. Refused to cross it. Jeez.
What does it keep out?
Death.
The dead.
If your greybeards can fight, the Queen will have them.
Take your mount again. We're flying out.
Malus must gorge and rest, as must I.
With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider.
I should be at Harrenhal, bending knees, but I must instead remain here to wage her war.
Vain.
The mother grieves as the queen shirks her duties.
Oh my God. Are you mad?
It was only when I saw my daughter's mortal remains that I could begin to mourn her.
She was a fool to go alone.
She has not acted on the vengeful impulse that others might.
Aegon's line would be extinguished.
Fly with me.
No.
It is a command.
Would that you were the king.
Acted on impulse. So what she's implying is that Rhaenyra is going to seek the body of her son. She doesn't want to just take the Raven's word for it. She needs to be convinced. Right? And Daemon can't understand. In his mind, he's like, you're shanking your duties. Let's ride off into battle, avenge the boy. But Rhaenyra has the blood of her father. Like, her father was such a calm king. Not one to seek war.
My lord.
My lord.
It's a marvel she was able to return from the Stepstones at all.
And we're not like to have the numbers to cover all that open water. But I'll have a word with my brother. The smithy delivered this earlier.
I had this commissioned for Prince Lucerys.
I was very sorry to hear about your heir's death. It was the blackest of treacheries.
Like, bad luck follows this family. Sorry.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
It was only my duty.
I am indebted to you, Alan. Mind your post! Dragon! Arm the scorpion!
So that thing wasn't really Scorpion's idea, Qyburn's idea. Qyburn found it. Look at it, it existed hundreds of years ago.
Stand down, it's Vhagar!
Where is Jaehaerys?
He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
I'm afraid. The rats.
The Queen is an enduring mystery.
It's an enduring
Is she
mystery.
not?
The Queen is an enduring mystery. I love that. I'm going to use that on someone. What is going on? What is going on? What is this? Stop it right now. Was that Christopher Cole? Christian Cole? Oh, well.
There's a chill in the air.
We are expected at the small council, Your Grace.
We cannot. Again.
If you wouldn't mind.
Like you can resist. Girl, please. We cannot again, indeed.
Good day.
Good morrow, my lords.
Our letters to the Vale and to the north continue. The Stormlands should be ours after
Using the strength of the West amassed the Golden Tooth, but we...
my nephew Lord Ormond musters his forces to sally forth from Old Towns.
My letters to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
Of the gullet, we must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms.
In hopes that new terms might be negotiated.
Would someone please...
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Thailand? Wouldn't that be fun, Jaehaerys? Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
What? He's not joking. Oh my God.
Your Grace.
No time for amusements, Thailand.
Rhaenyra's blockade has placed King's Landing under strain, and those pressures will multiply quickly.
Well, we should have just killed her when we had the chance.
Regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost, and with it the chance to end this conflict quickly.
We do have need for a new master of ships.
Path to King's Landing is through the Riverlands.
Or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together. Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn.
And Vhagar is needed here to deter Rhaenyra from attacking.
Errors were made in the hours following Your Grace. We must now favor patience and restraint, and more houses will declare for you in time.
Good morrow, Your Grace.
Good morrow, Lord Larys. What is it you wish to discuss?
They produce rather interesting details, but they no longer breathe our air.
No. No. That's his way of keeping an eye on you. Girl, you better be smart. He's infiltrating the castle with his own eyes.
Give me that. Your Grace? Just leave me.
You better go tell your daddy. You better have Hightower staff more than that guy with Limpy's staff. Honestly, you can't trust him. You can't trust him at all. I wouldn't trust him.
Dragon!
I never understood where in Nigeria, in the films we watch, when something fearful is coming, the first thing to say is not to scream and run. Oh my gosh. Is that the way? Oh. My heart. Oh.
Aegon the Magnanimous and protector of the realm. Hail King Aegon!
Let's have the first petition, my good Lord Hand.
Good morrow, Your Grace.
It's all right.
A tenth of them taken by... If I'd had the time to plan,
We should
perhaps.
return them. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
We already made a promise to all the Crown lands that a tithing of livestock would be necessary to sustain the dragons for their increased activity and, pray not, eventual fight.
Perhaps we could just return his sheep. He came all this.
When the king speaks, Your Grace.
I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep.
Always run scarce on the road to winter, Your Grace.
This blockade won't last long. I plan to send Vhagar to burn it to ash.
Hugh, Your Grace. But a lone scorpion takes weeks to build. If we could but have the crown's coin before we started work, it would bring great relief. Not just to me, but to all the smiths serving your cause.
You shall be paid, and paid well. Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
I was only a boy when Jaehaerys last graced the sea, as the hands want, to keep a firm grip on things. Viserys had a certain reputation as being pliable.
I am aware.
As we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war, it was your father's hand, Your Grace.
So what does that mean? Get rid of him. He's going to treat you like he treated your father. You want to be differently, you need a different... You've been fired already?
I requested an audience hours ago.
I find myself wondering.
I must admit there are days where I myself can't be sure.
Discussing Limpy's digging claws in your child.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace. I sit there and I feel your anger. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond, however vicious...
The caprice of youth.
But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it. We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent.
That the path to victory now is one of violence.
But that does not mean it must be wanton.
Prepare to be boarded!
When last we met, there were two of you.
I did not think you would flower a traitor.
You speak of highborn games. I am commonborn.
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
Who sent you fleeing from King's Landing in such disrepair? You put Aegon on the throne.
That was the Hightower. He would have returned home eventually for gold and for respect.
And the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of... Otto Hightower was to me as I am to your noble ilk.
Forgive me, my prince, but the lady speaks the truth. She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
A matter of honor.
Was it honor that made you stand by and watch as that?
I'm shamed by it. It's why I abandoned the King's Guard.
I reckon our names of the King's Guard are just 8 and 10.
So what were we to do when they turned against one another?
What were they supposed to do? Your family didn't fix itself. You tore itself up. You separated. The rot came from within, and you're expecting outsiders to make up their mind on who to follow. You guys didn't even make up your own minds. You know, you guys fought within yourself. The destruction started from within.
Queen of the Andals, and the Rhoynar, and the...
Did you find what you needed? Your counsel stands at the ready, Your Grace. I will fly to Harrenhal at your command and set our toehold in the Riverland.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
In your years as merchant of gossip, you surely accumulated spies within the Red Keep, servants who knew the comings and goings.
Scheme with someone else, Daemon. I was once in your thrall, but no longer.
Your knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
Your Grace?
His only brother is gone. Well, he has other brothers, but the one...
In exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale. Has promised 2,000 men.
He's not the only one. Oh.
Allery Florent.
Oh, it's true. There was a Joffrey was still a little... For the strong, she had 3 sons. Jace, Lucerys, and Joffrey, yeah. That's... Oh, at least you have 2 of you. You have each other. Then for Daemon, she had Aegon, Viserys. And then the last one. And he was such a nice boy. Although he tormented Aemon, but he was such... He loved his brother so much. And that fight was in defense of his brother. It was in defense of Jace. That's why he... You hear what she said? Lucerys. She doesn't know what she's into. She doesn't know what she's into. She better wake up and wake up real fast. Because that guy is going to destroy. He's going to get. He's a snake. He's going to.
I'm told you bear a mislike for the high towers. Keep walking.
Wow, they let him in.
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers. Her ghost told me you're a betting man, fighting pits.
Dogs.
I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep. This is my friend. You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen.
Just like that.
But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution.
It's not enough. He's going to say it's not enough, right? All right.
What if we can't find him?
We've wasted precious days in this war of quills and raven.
No castle would dare to raise Rhaenyra's banner against us.
More castles right in the shadow of King's Landing.
Our host growing as we advance. But moot. My brother is hostage to my grandsire and mother. Otto fears to upset the order of things.
Angry.
She blames me for starting this war. Her grace speaks with two tongues.
And Rhaenyra is a cunning spider.
She holds love for our enemy.
Lord Hand?
Return to your post, Lord Commander. I must have a word with the Prince. It would concern me, grandson, if plans were being considered beyond the ears of your king and his hand. We're the greatest single power in the realm, but there are many pieces at play here. We both know that your brother cannot.
Meanwhile, they're looking for how to kill you. Those men will fail. How do they think they're going to succeed right now? They can't kill now. They can't kill him. They want to do it tonight, just like that. These people don't even strategize. They don't wait. Ah. You want to sacrifice it to a dragon just in case you see one.
Unease's nephew's already taken that one. My mother and grandsire.
I can set him and his dragon on my foes at will.
No one knows what magnanimous means.
Aegon the dragon cock.
How do we get upstairs?
Different group of rat catchers work the upstairs.
If we're to kill...
I thought the rest was your bit.
I just don't know my way around.
What is this? Clegane. Is that a Clegane? Oh, that's why she's scared of the rats. She's scared of the rats. Oh, is that what the sister said? Rat catcher.
To keep looking.
I told you, I'm not supposed to be up here.
Set a trap.
Set a trap for appearances. In other words, do like you're setting a trap for a rat. He's gonna see the sister. Will she believe you though? The girl is gone. The girl is gone.
Who the fuck?
Oh my god.
We need to get our head and get out. They both look the same. Which one's a boy? Do anything but what I ask.
It's of great value.
Oh my god. That guy is gonna die today. That guy is gonna die. They're both girls.
It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
No, she's telling true.
Kill them, fight! Scream! They've killed him. Oh my god! Run, run, woman! Oh my god, they killed one! Are you gonna scream? She just picked up one child and ran. Where is she going? To her brother's room? Look at her. It should never happen again indeed.
They killed the boy.
She gave up the son and saved the daughter for real? Oh, you guys. She gave up the son. Because of that thing, she was like, don't disturb his something. Oh my my God. She's like, don't disturb his lessons. She gave up the son. Everyone's so quiet in the comment section. What's happening over there? Are you guys having your own party? What's going on? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. She gave up the son. She gave up the son. Not that it's just that that was not even in my thought process. I didn't think that she was really, I thought that something was going to happen and someone was going to come in, save the day. How could he tell that she wasn't lying? I don't know. Maybe because they're two rat people. They're two rat heads. Like, I don't know. They're both crazy. They look like... I don't know how he knew. He just looked into her eyes and was like, no, she's telling the truth. Why do you feel it's a mistake? No, I think it's like a son for a son. You kill my son, I kill your son. And that is the only heir, I think, yes, because that's the one the boy took into the meeting, right? Or it's not, that's not the first son, that's the twin. Because I think that the King Aegon has 3 children by his sister, right? He has the first son, and then they had twins. Because when he went into the room that day to look for his son, yes, the one-eyed prince was supposed to, but we're analyzing this. When he went into the room to see them when they were studying or playing with their mother, there were 2 children in that room, and he was looking for the son, right? A son for a son. It's still something. Don't you think so? So many names. Yeah. Yeah. It's still vicious. It's still vicious because now the king knows Aemon would be like, oh my God, my child. But I'm not sure which son. So that's what I'm asking. I don't know if Aemon had 3 children by his sister. Oh my goodness gracious me. I am so pumped. I feel like this was a vicious one. And they got to do it. I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't think they were going to get away with it. I didn't think they were going to get away with it. My thought was like, okay, let's see how you're going to. There is no way. There is no, I didn't think they were going to get away with it. I didn't think at all. I just thought to myself, okay, there is very soon someone is going to jump in here and you know, and bring everything to an end. But that was what happened. Oh, lordy, lordy. Now it's going to be real war. It's going to, goodness gracious. I think that I don't think Rhaenyra will be satisfied, but they did something. And this was an intentional. And look at Alicent saying to him, this will be the last time. Like, girl, you've never had it good. You've been with Viserys for 1,000 years. And I don't remember any of the kissy scenes that you had. I don't know Viserys ever went south of the border. And here you are with a young Kristen Cole who's willing to do everything in the book. So don't tell me that it will be the last time. Last time where? Girl, please. Last time where? When she said that to him, I was like, you mean the last time for today? Look at her grabbing. Every time Viserys was with her eyes were wide open. Did you ever see her close her eyes in ecstasy? Never. Never. Her eyes were always like, Lord, when will this end? Get off me, you old man. And now Kristen Cole is giving you ninja style. Kristen Cole better be very careful because the way that one-eyed bandit trusts him as a friend and a mentor, to find out that he's with his brother, with his mother, he oh my goodness, there will be bloodshed. Okay, we're going to go into episode 2 Please don't forget to join us on Discord if it is first time. How do I feel about Damon doing what he's doing? I think Rhaenyra and Damon really opposites attract, and I think that they match each other as well. One has that heated temper, and I like that Rhaenyra thinks before she acts. And while, in the heat of the moment, we want to seek vengeance, I'm truly glad that Rhaenyra thinks. Like, I love the softness and the angle with which her leadership is training and moving. The worm, I don't know why she was trying to run away. But all I can say is that probably an attempt was made on her life, and Hightower didn't want to keep his part of the bargain, which is not surprising, to be honest. Which is not surprising. Then, what else do we want to talk about? Who else do I want? I loved seeing the Starks, Winter. I love seeing that, the Horan Stark, and the 1,000 graybeards he wants to send. I am when that man lifted the rat catcher, the first thing that came to my mind were the Cleganes. I felt so like it was that was just first thing that came to my mind, the mountain. So I don't know if later we might find out that this person is the ancestor of a Clegane. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, was that the White Worm's house that they burnt down? Oh, the high tower is nasty. Really? Was that it in season 1 episode? Oh, the fight. Oh. See? When you make a deal with the devil, expect to get cheated. Exactly. It's true. But let me tell you, nothing scares me more than that Limpy. You see that Limpy? You see when he came to the room, what in his mind he thought he was going to get. He thought, I think Limpy, let me just decipher this. I think Limpy thought that with time the queen will learn to appreciate his services, and maybe in addition to letting him see a few toes and stuff, might let him get access to the inner thigh. And Limpy, from what he said said that, oh, I came to see you, but one of your servants said you were indisposed. In that moment, the woman should have fired all her maidens and gotten you new people. Limpy was not supposed to have spent another 24 hours within this castle. You keep the same people. How can a servant come into your quarters and then give a man information about you and what you're doing? And of course, the servant girls, they're always looking through peepholes. They're always looking through, finding out what Madame is doing. Oh, Mr. Kristen Cole went in. How long did he stay in? 3 minutes this time, but his cape was detached. It looked rumpled. You just have to say a few sentences like that to Limpy, and Limpy has put 2 and 2 together. So by telling her that they told me that you were indisposed, it meant confirmation that I know what you're doing with Kristen Cole. That is enough. You don't want anyone to know. You take him out of the scene. He can be effective, but have him effective outside the castle. You can have people serving you and you don't even know. Look at how this daughter ran out of her room. There were no servants. There were no maids. There was nothing. No one. She couldn't even shout, "Soldier!" Nobody at her door. A whole king's wife. A whole queen. You don't have anybody. She carried her baby, ran out. She didn't even she ran straight into her mother's bedroom. Even mother did not have Kristen Cole standing on the outside. Nobody. So I just feel like this was quite a completely careless. As a matter of fact, that whole castle has nothing. It has no security. It has no vision. It has no protection. What are we talking about? Daemon could have walked right out through the gate into the castle, killed, and gone right back out. Honestly, who other than his white head, all this guy has to do is put dye and a little bit of rouge on his lip, and he's busy looking like the white woman herself. That's just it. It made no sense that there was no protection in that house. We go into, where are we now? That's basically it. So Limpy is clearly now has realized that his alliance or his dreams of probably being king, because that's how Littlefinger started. Now Limpy Limps is having to redirect his own plan to becoming king. So what he's doing is that he's getting into the ear of the king and he's walking his way straight to the throne, trying to get Otto Hightower out of the way. He can immerse himself in there. Who knows? If the king dies, he marries the wife, he's right there. I don't know. I don't know at all. But another thing I like to say is that I don't see anything wrong with Christian Cole and this girl having sleeping with each other. I don't even think it's hypocrisy in the sense that this is a widow. She's not a virgin. She's not trying to get married. He's single himself and they're just satisfying each other. Yes, under the eyes of the church, it is a sin. It is, but they're not. She isn't a young woman the same way Rhaenyra was a young girl. Like, she isn't planning to get married. She's single. She's available. She's not a child. She's had children. And this is her most trusted advisor. It's not her uncle. It's not her brother. It's not her brother-in-law. I'm just shocked that the two people who were just all righteous and whatever, but it's okay. It's okay. They're both single. They're both available. They should live happily ever after. They should go ahead and do their deed. They should enjoy themselves. And the consequences that come along with it. I just think Christians should be very careful, because if Viserys finds out, I don't know how he's going to take it. I mean, if Aemon finds out, there's so many names. I said Viserys, like her husband is right, yeah.
This is war! I declare war!
The gates have been shut. We mustn't be shaken by this. The child.
The child is dead. What they've done to Micah?
Yes. Whoever hand did this or caused it to be done.
And what the gods punish us?
Because of your fornication. Oh, you think it's because of what you're doing for fornicating with Christy? Oh, girl.
We will mourn as we must, but...
And where were the members of this council while the murderer threatened their king?
Were you also threatened, Your Grace?
I could have been!
I could have been.
My son is my legacy!
Oh, wow. Honey, you've just been sitting on the throne for 2 minutes.
Instead of safeguarding the sanctity of my family.
The sanctity of your family.
Who would do this save the bitch queen of bastards?
Who let that one into? Who let Limpy in there?
She's fucking laughing at me!
There.
You wished her life to be spared.
If I may, Your Grace.
Oh, we do well to get what information we can from the blackguard.
We would do well to ascertain if this is your sister's hand.
It could be any one of you in this room.
Really? The madness begins. For real?
Lord Jasper is correct. In one sense, we must determine what happened, and if we and the keep are still in peril, in another sense, of course.
You mean to blame Rhaenyra? Tell the realm she has done this.
I'll have the realm told nothing. We were assaulted within our own walls. I will not be seen as weak.
You're already seen as weak, Aegon. A hasty coronation, a dragon escaping the pit. The people see an omen.
Monster, slayer of infants.
Let them look upon the works of this pretender to the throne.
I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged, honored! Escorted to the dragon pit to be burned as a Targaryen prince. Let no one say I do not grieve. Will they still support her when they hear of her depravity, or will they rather not renounce her? You will have your war, Your Grace, but if you wait a short time...
The hand sets on a difficult path.
The Silent Sisters ready the prince for his final journey. And riding behind him, his mother the Queen, and with her the Queen Dowager.
No, I do not wish to be a spectacle.
The realm must see the sorrow of the crown. I think you'll all agree the king himself must...
There's to be a funeral for Jaehaerys.
I don't want to.
When the people share our grief, they draw closer to us.
But I don't want them closer.
Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room...
This is for my boy.
Oh, they caught him for real.
I was hired by Daemon Targaryen. A rat catcher. Employed.
Look at this coward. He hasn't even been tortured. He said no need to waste your energy and your tools.
You're gonna hurt me.
But I cannot vouch for his grace.
I wonder what she's thinking. Don't let that detached head fall off, please, because that will just be crazy. Don't, because you know the...
It is yet unclear how the keep itself was breached.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this. We must send our own messages, denying this vile allegation. There will be swift retribution in one form or another.
I have seen to it. And I can watch for movements from King's Landing.
No.
At a time when we most need loyalty to our cause.
On Helena, of all people.
The death of Prince Lucerys was a shock.
It's like, everybody, keep your...
Naturally, seek relief and retribution.
Are you suggesting, Sir Alfred, that my grief drove me to order the decapitation of a child?
I merely thought, perhaps, an action taken in haste.
Mind yourself.
Ooh, he's smiling.
Did you send assassins? That a boy lies dead and I am accused of killing
Miss
it.
Arya provided me with... I cannot be responsible for a
Cannot be
mistake.
responsible. If Aemond was not to be found, what were your... You have wounded me, weakened my claim to the throne, my ability to raise an army, my standing among my own council.
I said...
Oh, wow. That hurts. But Daemon is happy still. Really?
Much that I wished to, willed myself to. And when I was a child, I took this as a challenge, but I'm old now. I have challenges enough.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool with which to grasp at your stolen inheritance?
When Sir Eric brought you the crown...
Well, I laboured alone in my bedchamber, and afterward, when I thought it meet to consider the terms
folly,
our
a
oaths
folly.
were before us.
To give up my brother's throne to the traitorous lies of Otto
My
Hightower.
throne, Daemon! Mine! I think you to indulge the darkness you keep sheathed within you like a blade.
In your name, Rhaenyra! Yours!
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler? You did not lose it, you gave it away.
Was a coward who knew I was the stronger son. Do you believe he made you heir because of your great wisdom? All to put me in my place because he was afraid of me. Because he knew your legacy, unlike mine, would never outshine his own.
He was not afraid of you, Damon!
You sought greatness but shrank from spilling blood to achieve it, and I see you will suffer the same fate. It was a mistake.
Okay, that was intense. Very intense.
See me, Your Grace?
When morning comes, take Moondancer. I depend on you, Baylor. We can afford no further mistakes. He must follow his own path.
Oh, it is. Come on. That was beautiful. Get the rats.
If you please, my lord.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Right. Oh, that's somebody else. I thought that was...
Have you told anyone?
What do you take me for?
One who seeks absolution.
Why did they show us that angle? Is someone peeking?
What is this? No, I'd not eaten if I could
You
just...
defy my authority, Sir Eric.
Will you so easily sully our ancient honor?
Look who's talking. Don't respond rudely, just do what was told. No need for us to fight.
Where were you when Jaehaerys was murdered?
And you were not in the private quarters where you might have prevented the crime. His Grace wished to entertain his companions in the throne room. But if you had thought to go upstairs...
Where were you? Lord Commander. And why has Helena the Queen been granted no sworn protector? Surely once she ascended, she should have...
Your brother is a thief and a traitor to the crown.
You well know how it pays me.
How are we to know that you do not secretly share his sense?
I denounced him before the king. We were one soul in two bodies, yes. If I'd shared his sentiments, I would have fled with him. Matt, you cannot think that I did this.
What I think has no relevance!
You have brought disgrace upon our ranks.
What? Disgrace?
And now you must restore it.
How?
How am I to do that?
By acting as a spy and going to see what your brother is doing? All the other white knights, man.
You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
What? Are you mad? That's a suicide mission. What? Stop it right now.
Does your courage fail you, Sir Eric?
It's not a matter of courage.
Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part.
Not to traffic in deception.
Put down the pretender and you...
Kristen Cole is...
You must not let that happen.
You would send me to my death.
Or to triumph. Or must I question your loyalty to the king?
You missed supper.
I wasn't hungry. And Sir Harwin strong?
They called him Breakbones.
Of course he did.
Damon sent them to kill me. And he considers me such a foe. He's afraid of me.
As well he should be.
I do regret that business with Luke. They used to tease me, you know.
I would remind you only that when princes lose their temper, small folk, like me,
Much
wow.
the same.
Wow.
Surely the city cannot yet be short of food. I walked 2 hours today to find a chicken for the pot. The selfishness of people. I cannot blame anyone for doing what I myself would do if I could. I don't think you let children go hungry while you filled your own cellars. Lucky we don't have enough coin to find out.
Well met, brother. After many months away. Did you slay many pirates?
Oh, more than you, to be sure. I've broken my teeth on heart attack, Adam. Say you have a pot of your...
I hear Lord Corliss himself commended you for your service to... I am one of a dozen shipwrights now called from Hull to attend with all...
And I'd rather he didn't, truth be told.
Do not be foolish, Alan.
There is a war brewing, Adam.
Remind him of your word.
Oh, I need no favors.
But brother, he owes you.
Damon flies when we most need his hand at the oar. Neither am I, but I manage.
I too have felt the crown pass over me. It is a hard thing to accept. And now Viserys is dead and all claims are in doubt. But neither can he allow her to command him.
Pity. I have on occasion found that to be quite enjoyable.
If he can take Harrenhal, all may well be forgiven. We will not let the Queen falter.
First it was admiration, just support because of her brother or her cousin. Now I think she's truly feeling like this is a queen worth her onions.
You're aware of yesterday's event?
With it.
I know you are entwined with the usurpers. I'm sure you do.
That is the extent of it, and I did not wish to do that much. Does he say otherwise?
A week? Or forever, I do not know. He said you carried his child.
Not everyone found the jest funny.
Your web runs unseen through King's Landing, and now, at best, I lose an asset.
I was brought to Westeros with nothing. Bit by bit, I earned my living. A house, a household, a home. Then they set it all aflame.
Who did?
The Hightowers, I can only assume. For too long, I made it my aim to be Daemon, Otto Hight. Makes no difference. They will never. I might as well have remained a whore.
How did you get that scar?
This one's staying there. You better run. Oh, it's flying away.
Who are they?
Rat catchers.
Oh, see him.
The rat catchers!
The maggot who took my son confessed to an accomplice, sir.
Idiot!
Beware how you speak to your king, my lord.
The king is my grandson, and my grandson is a fool. He's worse than a fool. He's murdered innocent men.
And one guilty one.
And hang them from the walls of the city for all to gather now at our gates to weep and curse your name.
My goodness. Joffrey's ancestor.
With your child's blood. We bought their approval with your mother's tears. We made a bitter sacrifice against the deprivations to come, and you've thrown it away. After all I've done for you, thoughtless.
He's going to take your pin today. He's going to now...
I have not answered injury to the crown with what? Sir Criston Cole has acted.
How? Was he acting? Otto is like, what has been happening under my action?
Has Sir Criston Cole done?
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
Otto almost threw up in his mouth.
Prank, without consulting me, or the council, in the eyes of our enemy, ill-considered, trifling. You never think of your father. Judiciousness.
Oh, now you miss Viserys, do you?
His dignity.
Fuck dignity. My father is dead.
unfortunately.
And we are the poorer for it.
And we are the poorer for it. Yeah. We are the poorer.
He was right about you.
Remove your badge, Sir Otto. You are my father's hand, and I find it stimulating.
Insolent pup.
Give it to Cole. You have proven yourself of more worth than 100 old men. Give it to him.
Throw it to the floor. Insult upon insult. Yes! Yes, I will not pin it on you, sir. I love it. It's a mess. I love it. Burn it all down. Otto misses the series.
You are dismissed.
You are dismissed. Go to your daughter right now. And we are the poorer for
I
it.
do not know if I trust you, but I will keep the word of my house if you say that it was given. Let her collect her things, then have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
Maybe when this girl is leaving, she will now see the twin and she will come back and tell Rhaenyra, and Rhaenyra will now employ her. That's what my mind is telling me, because there has to be a reason why Sir Eric was in this room. Do you understand? And she knows the difference between the twins because she has seen them earlier on when she told them where Aegon was. Do you understand? She will see him, but she will pretend. Look at beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Yes, girl, go back, go back, go back.
A moment.
I thought you were within.
Sorry, lack of vigilance.
He's feeling something. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? Everybody's looking like everybody, please. He stopped trying to do.
I'm restless. I'll stand this evening's duty.
Mr. for a draft.
No.
Perhaps that would be best.
Sir Eric. I don't understand.
Brother! You were the one who betrayed us, Eric.
Your Grace!
Sir Lawrence!
Which is Eric?
I don't know. Ouch! 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 Oh!
Forgive me.
No! No!
And vanity.
He killed his brother. He couldn't live. Oh no.
But his devotion cannot be questioned if it does come to war.
He's ensured it. I wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the
It is the death of the child that has unstrung him.
witness to the blundering of our plans. I'll return to Old Town, and Daron may yet help us in weeks to come.
Go rather to Highgarden.
Highgarden?
In time you may yet return.
All shrieking and feathers. As long as you and I hold fast.
I have sinned.
I do not wish to hear of it.
What is that sufficient of my problems? Otto said, I do not wish to hear of it. Sufficient is my stress and my worry. I don't need to add yours to the list. I can't be daddy now. I'm busy plotting. Oh, you console your son. Go and comfort him. Go and hold him. What's wrong with you? Alicent is... My God. What is wrong with you? He said, I'm no longer... She's just looking for who to vent. Okay. Oh my, this is something. Okay. Okie dokie. What can I say? Oh my goodness. You guys, this is so delicious. It's so funny. And I just love everything. That was really good. Thank you to everyone who's joining us. Let's just talk about the first thing I really want to get. I don't know where that woman, White Worm, was. I would have figured that she would have made a U-turn and tried to save the queen, but whatever. Maybe he got to the palace before she did. That is out of the way. But I'm so glad that I predicted her seeing it. I'm so excited by that. Helena and Aegon, I would have thought that at this moment, when they saw each other on the stairs, they would have bonded over the loss of their son, hugged each other. Aegon had the opportunity to learn that when she was saying, "I'm scared of the rats," put two and two together. I would have hoped that would have been a bonding moment, but clearly they don't want to have anything to do with each other. The girl is going over here and he's going over there. Lo and behold, where was Aemond? Aemond was in the hand of the prostitute, the same one that he went when he was looking for his brother. And she said that, remember, they knocked on a few doors, and there was one part where she said, "Oh, the king, the prince has grown," or something like that. So I'm seeing that mother-son dynamic with Aemond. He isn't really interested in having a relationship with his own mother. He sees her as someone who often used people. Like, maybe that's how he felt, seeing how his older father had, his young mother. They never really connected. The mother was always plotting and scheming and always trying to focus on the first son. He has sort of created some dependency with that motherly prostitute. You can see he wasn't even interested per se in satisfying any sexual desires of kisses. He wanted to have the counsel of a motherly figure cradling him, giving him that sort of attention that he probably didn't have. You can already see Alicent has issues not with affection. No, she has issues with mothering. Those are two different things. She knew how to be available to the king sexually and say, "Okay, Viserys, have your way." She knows how to do all the things. And clearly she did not enjoy her intimacy with the king, Viserys, the late king. So that is what Christine Cole is satisfying. All the experiences and fantasies and the enjoyment within the bedroom that she did not have. She is able to satisfy with Kristen Cole. But Alicent never had a good relation. Her mother was not available. So she never learned to nurture children. She doesn't know how to be a mother. And her father isn't a nurturing person. You can see in the moment when she's busy telling her father, not because she needs absolution from him, but she wanted to say, "Daddy, this is what I have done and I feel guilty." Immediately, Otto was like, "Hey, I will not hear of it." As if he just shut her off. In that moment, she's going away, dejected, rejected, unhappy, no bonding moment, no affection, no fatherly advice. She sees herself as a tool. She goes back into her son's room, Aegon, sees her son crying over the loss of his child. And rather than take this boy in her arms, cradle him, hug him, the cradling that Aemond has seen through this prostitute, that cradling, that motherly thing. When you think of your mother embracing you, you just feel like a pillow and she's holding you and all your fears are dissolved. Like, even if a grown man will run from a lion and he will run into his mother's arms because for some reason he thinks his mother can fight off a lion. That is the feeling a mother brings to her child. This woman walks in, sees her son crying, no hug, no care, no embrace, no everything's going to be okay, no I'll answer the monsters at the door. Nothing. She turns round. Where does she go? She goes to her bedroom. But she's ever ready for Christian Cole and his antics, for Christian Cole and his passion. She's ready for that one because that is the way she understands her life, her duty. Her father sent her off without the emotional balance that she needed into the arms of a king that only used her for procreation. So, like, Alicent isn't the demon, really. She's just a reflection of her upbringing. The reason Rhaenyra knows how to be a mother is because she had the pleasure of a mother for a long time before death took her mother from her. She had a good relationship with her mother. They talked, they engaged, they laughed. She saw her mother struggle to have kids. She knew what her mother had to do. So it's not easy. It's not easy for her to be, it's easy. I mean, Rhaenyra, it's easy for Rhaenyra to be a great mother because she saw an example of what a great mother is. This episode was just so beautiful. And between Eric and his brother, oh, that was heart-wrenching. Eric could not live with himself. He knew he had to kill his brother. And as soon as he did that, he told the queen, I have to take myself out of your services. I cannot live with it because they came into the same they came into life together. They had to live together. It only made sense. I completely understand because there is no way that man will wake up the following morning saying, I killed my brother and here I am still standing. No way. It was poetic and it was fantastic. It actually ended the best way I thought it should. The fact that I hoped that they would have caught him and imprisoned him or something before the fight got into it. But as Eric took his brother out, there was no other choice. I didn't see anything. And it's so sad. It's so sad because Eric was a great addition to the team, to the family, to the whole, he was the one who brought the crown to Rhaenyra. So his position was such a huge one. He wasn't just I'm not saying that all the other servants and guards are not important, but he was poignant in his status in Rhaenyra's life. Like, she trusted him and I trusted him completely as well. So it's so sad to see. Did I see Otto's dismissal coming? Yes. Did I think that Sir Christian Cole would be the replacement? No. I actually thought it would have been Limpy, but I'm glad it's not. Not that I still feel that it's not safe, or that I think that the king, Aegon, is out of harm's way by not making... But I just don't want Limpy close, intimately close to us for now. Okay, so I'm going to go to the comment section. I know that... Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. So that was like... Oh. Okay, Anna Banner said, Alicent was so busy securing her kids' future that she forgot to tend to her children. But my darling, she can't give what she doesn't have. Where is she going to learn how to tend to the kids? From the moment she was thrust into Aegon's life, that she had a duty to perform. As the High Tower said, you're raising the next king. She knew that Viserys wanted a son. She gave him a son. She gave him a backup son. Then we have the daughter. Then we do, you know what I mean? So it has always been one challenge or the other. She didn't have a time to pause and think. And we're forgetting that when Alicent was younger, she had a nervous tic. She was always pinching herself. So she always second-guessed herself. That explains why Helena has those issues and her prophetic tic. Because she isn't... That whole thing Helena was doing... Remember, Alicent used to... Anxiety. Helena was seeing people around her. She wasn't like... She's overstimulated. And these things, like, it's easy to say, oh, Alicent is bad, but I understand the beauty about this storyline is that they're showing us how the choices that people are making are impregnable by the people around them. The person that Aemond is, the trigger, like, look what he said to the lady of the night. I don't want to use the word prostitute again. The lady of the night. He said that I regret that things happen like that with Lucerys. To show, even when the battle, in quote, the Sky issue was going on, he was trying to rein in Vega. Remember, he was trying to like, listen to me. And there was a look of shock on his face, but still, you antagonized him. You told the boy, give me your own eye, which, you know, oh, you can always almost see both sides of things, right? I that's the way I see. I think you can see both sides of things. And Annabelle says, MBL says they plan to have Aegon on the throne, but they never taught him anything to prepare him for the role. Very true. Very true. You had this whole plan to put this man on the throne and you didn't teach him anything. Very true. And another epiphany, what I love also in this episode was the moment where Otto said to him, and we are all sorry for it. The stark comparison of how he looked. He said, did you not even think of your father? He's this, he's that, his judiciousness, what was the last thing he said? His judiciousness, his dignity. I love that Otto had to recollect, because sometimes when we have people in our lives, we just see, oh, you're weak, you're weak, you're weak. But when you're dealing with rats, you're like, oh my goodness, I had a jewel in a rock. You know what I mean? He felt so bad. He said, I am king. My father chose me. I said, is that what you think? When I'm the one who cooked it in my daughter's head, placed you in the throne room, you know, that was just fantastic seeing Otto revel in the whole scenario. But oh well, it is what it is. All right, another comment. Okay, calling him later. Julia says, we are left to think Damon going to go secure himself an army. I think he went to Harrenhal. What do you think Theron is going to do? Secure an army for? Of course he's going to be by his side. Like, I don't have any issues with Daemon, because the truth is that Daemon didn't have to marry Rhaenyra. Daemon, as soon as this girl's dad died, if Daemon was after, all he had to do was kill her and rule. So the fact that before her father died, he had already met him when he came home drunk that night and said, marry her to me. So clearly he loves her. I think he's going to like, you know, gather support, and he needs to vent. Like, sometimes when you're a hothead, being in the same space with someone that is triggering to you, and clearly violence against women was not something that they frowned on in Dragonstone, because he's choked her before. I don't know if in between scenes he slapped her around. I don't know, because clearly when he charged at her, she took several steps back. You wouldn't do that if you didn't think someone was going to hit you. So that is, yeah. He's not faithful. Yeah, she's entitled to her thoughts, right? Anybody who, she herself is speaking from a sense of adrenaline. Like, we have to both see both ways. He's saying his own, but the fact still remains that he wanted to marry her. He was not hot-headed enough to share her virginity with her that night in the harem place where all the prostitutes were. So these things show me when a man is not completely so after your body, like, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. There is a sense of love and romance there to me, but I'm yet to be proven wrong, right? I know that Daemon wanted revenge. He's not one to shy away from it, and he doesn't care that they've lost one. As far as he's concerned, they've taken one of ours, we're taking one of theirs. In whatever form of fashion, a child is a child is a child. The same way you gave birth to Lucerys, that's the same way Helena gave birth to her son. So don't tell me because mine is 20 years old that he should be easily disposable, and yours is 2 years old that the world. A child is a child, and that's the way Daemon sees it. And unfortunately for him, for everybody else, I kind of agree with him. In time of war, don't tell me nothing. honey. It's even more painful because mine has grown up to be 20-year-old, can fly a dragon, can give me advice, can marry off a woman, was this close to giving me grandchildren. I've spent 20 years. Your own is just 2. Yours just came into the world. He's still taking breast milk. If you sneeze, you can forget. Like, don't even compare. I'm not saying that it's quickly you can get rid of someone else, but you can't compare the two. And I'm almost at menopausal. I can't have you. You're still 14. You can still birth 10 more. As long as Aegon can get it up. You know what I mean? All right. All right. All right. So, all right, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so sorry that I was late. I'm going to be very on time next week, okay? So please forgive my carelessness today. I so appreciate you joining me. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.